question. If I could go back.
If you could travel back in time.
If I would travel back in time.
If we can turn back time.
What could I have done a year back before this pandemic?
If I could go back a year from now, what would I do?
I was asked the question what I would do if I could go back in time to a year ago. Well, one of the things I would love to do even now is just being able to visit my church members. Visit them, pray with them, talk with them what their problems have been, what things I can do to help them. That interaction is what I miss.
If I was to change something last year, a year ago, what would it be? Honestly, I don't think I would change anything. Nothing.
I would be more of an early bird person. And we all know that time is precious and time is gold. I should have followed my passion whichever country I am.
So, if I would go back, I would go back to the time that me and my best friend actually had a little tampuhan. If I would go back, I would go back to that time. Kasi I love my best friend. And I actually miss her now. Kasi, syempre, because of the quarantine, we're far away from each other. And, ayun.
I will probably spend time more with my friends, doing the things that we like the most, living the life at its fullest with no regrets at all.
Ang gagawin ko ay mag-save ng enough money kasi if ever man may ganitong sako na, at least may enough akong fund, meron akong emergency fund, meron akong contingency plan na magiging handa ako sa anumang sakuna na darating.
So, siguro tatlong bagay. Number 1, stronger relationship. Number 2, more communication channels. Number 3, well-up resources. Tapos, nadoble ko sana yung yung monthly savings.
Siguro kung makabalik ako 1 year from now, mas lalawakan ko pa yung pagdating dun sa preparation sa about disaster. Pag dumating yung talagang disaster like Yolanda, parang kahit may pera ka, wala kang mabibilhan kasi nga sira lahat eh. Parang useless na yung pera mo. Para if in case na dumating ulit yung mga emergency, meron akong tago, meron akong pagkain na itago na pwede kong gamitin, kainin o maitulong sa iba na walang-wala.
Magsisimula na akong mag-save ng money. I mean, kasi I realized ngayong nangyayari sa atin, pandemic, that a lot of people need our help. Wala akong babaguhin. I mean, kung babalik ako last year, wala akong babaguhin. It's just that I'll try to make things better. I mean, simple things that we have, we need to be thankful. We are blessed in any way. Malaki or maliit man yan, we are so blessed.
If I could turn the clock back to 1 year, I would travel as much as I could, and this would include a trip to my homeland, Philippines, to be with my mother, siblings, nephews, and nieces. This pandemic made me realize that material things are mundane, and in this crisis, we only need love from our family.
So, ang mahimo ko siguro, hindi ko siguro marapal siguro. Kung nabalaan lang natin siguro, na may pandemic na natabo, siguro, nakaipon kita todo. Nakaipon ta sa atong mga kinanglanon. Siyempre, hindi ta magsalig sa ibang nga tao. Pero salamat gihapon kay sa biskana mo na nga natabo sa aton naging safety kita.
Kung mababalik ko man yung panahon na 1 year from now, yung gagawin ko, sisiguraduhin ko na meron kaming sapat na ipon. Kasi sa mga panahon na ganito, dapat lagi tayong handa eh. Lalo pang may virus, may lockdown, tapos isa rin ako sa mga nawalan ng trabaho. Ayun, sa situation namin ngayon, medyo kinakapos. Kaya lesson learned sa mga ganitong sitwasyon, dapat talaga lagi tayong handa at meron tayong sapat na ipon.
I think sa akin, kung given a chance, siguro iisipin ko yung paghahanda sa sarili, yung pag-ipon. Yun yung mga moment na nakakalimutan natin na most of the time nandun tayo sa mga spending na mga pera na alam natin kahit sa mga bagay na sometimes kahit hindi masyado importante gumagastos tayo. But sana naisip ko na before na alam mo yun, dun ako personally nagkukulang yung bang thinking about the future na pwede mangyari na ganito. Tapos wala kang pera, wala mga pambayad sa mga gastusin mo dito, nasa abroad ka. So, sana pala, nandun yun pero nandun tayo sa mga sana pala na lang na nakaipon ako, kahit papaano, puro na lang gastos kasi napadala sa lahat Minsan nakakalimutan na rin natin pagbudgetan na para sa sarili natin na maybe time will come na ganito, na may magka-problema na kailangan din pala natin ng budget para sa sarili.
I think this is the most difficult time of our country. I think everyone, in times of crisis, like we really need to be ready financially. Everyone right now is unprepared, especially when it comes to money.
If I could go back a year from now, what would I do? I'm just now getting into business, so I would strategize better so that I don't have to scramble around like I'm doing now.
Honestly, I don't think I would change anything. Nothing. Why? Because you won't be the person who you are today if it weren't for what has happened before. We never gone through a pandemic in life. When was the last pandemic? It was like 1918, 1920. Because of this pandemic, it's like a learning experience. There's always going to be bad, there's always going to be good. It's an experience that we will carry on into history.
Yung gagawin mo talaga is humingi ng tulong sa Diyos na bigyan ka ng lakas, bigyan ka ng pag-iisip na kung ano yung mga gagawin mo, na mabigyan ka ng guide, na hindi kayong parang lutang na hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo, diba? Pero the same time, kasabay nun na syempre humingi ka ng tulong sa taas, gawin mo din yung part mo.